8 students A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H went to 4 different places among resort, beach, hotel and cinema such that each place was visited by 2 students each. Each student visited exactly one place. After their return, their teacher asked them about the place visited by each of them. Following were their answers. Based on the answers, you have to find who visited the place with whom and which place did they visit. So again, I will give you the next 2-3 minutes to try out this one and then I will solve it. How I solved it is, I will tell you. It is given that A said, I did not go with C or D and went to resort or cinema. So I find out what are the possibilities. A can go with who and all. Similarly, B can go with which persons and all. Similarly, C can go with which persons and all. Try to note that down and then try to finalize who A goes with, who B goes with and which place they go. So that's how you go about trying it. Okay, that's a clue that I can give you. Try it now. So we say it's very easy. I skipped this one also. See what are the possibilities. With whom all can A go? With whom all can B go? Try it out like that. Write that down and then try to find out. See, in the examination might be some questions are difficult. We will, I mean, not difficult, let's say time consuming, and you have to choose the questions correctly in the examination. Choose the question wisely is very, very important. Okay, but when it comes to practice, you have to practice all questions. Then only you will not be into some, when that question actually comes in the examination, you will not be surprised, right? When you, as you solve more and more questions, as you see more and more question types, you would find it much more comfortable in the actual examination. So that's why I make you do all these puzzles. Even if some of them are tough, you skipped it in the examination, you feel that if this comes in the examination, definitely anyway I'm going to skip it. Even in that case, you should practice it. Only then, let us say, luck can be in such a way that the same question will appear in the examination. Sometimes students have got back to me and said, ma'am, the same question that is there in our workbook came in the examination. So if something like that happens and that question was actually tough for you and you had actually tried it, now you would know how to solve it, no? So sometimes it so happens that we will also remember the answer. Very rarely that also happens. As you solve more and more questions, some questions when you see, you remember that I have solved this question, I know this is the answer, but sometimes I forget the method that I used to solve. Okay, so practice is very, very important. So what is given here? A said, I did not go with C or D and went to resort or cinema. So A can go with who all? A can go with either B or E or F or G or H. Correct? Because A only says that I did not go with C or D, and A has gone either to the resort or to the cinema. Yes, that is about what A has said. Next, what has B said? B says I did not go with E or G. So whom all can B go with? B can go with anybody else in the group. So B can either go with A or C or D or F or H, correct? And where has B has gone? Either to the hotel or to the cinema. That is what B has said. See, basically I am just trying to write down what each person is saying. Next, what is C saying? I didn't go with D or F and went to beach or resort. So who all can C go with? C can either go with A or B or E, G or H, and C has gone to which? C goes to either beach or resort. Then D says I did not go with B or H and went to beach or hotel. So I did not go with B or H means D can go with either A, C, E, F or G, and he is going either to beach or hotel. Then E says I went with B or C or D or F or H, and he went to either cinema or the beach. See, earlier till D, these people said I did not go with these people. So we found out who are the possible persons they can go with. Now if you look at E is very clearly saying I have gone with any one of these people and I have gone either to cinema or to the beach. Similarly, F says that I did not go with A or G. So who all can F go with again now? F can go with either B or C or D, E, F or H, and F is going to be either resort or cinema. Then G says I went with B or D or E or F or H, and I went to beach or hotel. H says I did not go with C or A. So H has gone with B, D, E, F or G. So here F won't come, no? F is here. I have to written F again twice accidentally. Sorry about that. So H is going with B, D, E, F or G and is going to resort or beach. So this is what each one of them are saying. Correct? Okay. Now let us look at A. Okay. See, A says that when we took A first, okay, we found out that A can go with either B or E or F or G or H. Now if you look at E, what we got was E goes either with any of these people. So A is not there in E's list, right? So A definitely cannot go with E. So I eliminate that. Similarly, if you look at the list of people that we have found F could go with, right? Again, A is not there in that list at all. So again, A cannot go with F. Similarly for G and H, right? When you compare, you see that G can go only with these people, any of these. Similarly, H can go only with any one of these people. A is not there in the list. So I eliminate all this. So what do I get here? The first thing that I am able to fix is that A is going with B. And where is A going? So A and B, if A is going with B, see, we can see that A says I go either to the resort or to cinema. B says I go to either hotel or cinema. If both of them are going together, the only place that they can go to is the cinema. So that is one arrangement that you get. So you can cut out all this also. So I can say that the first thing that I've got is A is going with B and they are going to the cinema. So this is likewise you can do for others also. This is the only thing that you have to do. Just note down what each person is saying, compare and find out whom each of them are going with. So now you know A and B we have already fixed. So you can eliminate A and B from everywhere. Okay. So once I have eliminated A and B, again see, it is given that only two people go to one place. Right now A and B have gone to cinema. So nobody else can go to cinema. So if you look here, E, right? So E definitely has to go to the beach and similarly F definitely has to go to the resort. Why is this? Because they have very clearly given that only those two people visit that place. They have given here, no? Such that each place was visited by two students each. So definitely since A and B are going to cinema, F has to go to resort and E has to go to beach. So now try to find out who F is going with and who E is going with. That is the next thing that we will have to find out. Yes. So if you look at the list of F, F says that I am going either with C or D or E or H. So look at C. C says, is C going with F? C is not going with F. So eliminate C. Now you have F can go with D. But is D going to resort? No, D is not going to resort. Definitely you know F is going to resort. So that is also eliminated. Similarly, if you look at E, E is going to beach and F is going to resort. So E is also eliminated. So the only person you have left here is H. And H has a possibility of going to a resort. So definitely F is going with H and both of them go to the resort. So F, H, they will go to resort. So that is the next thing that you are able to freeze. Now look at E. Who are the people that E can go with? E can go with either, so resort also we have got. Now who are we left with? Beach, hotel. Again here, if you see, look at C here now. See, you have G can either go to the beach or the hotel. E can go to only beach. D can go to beach or hotel. Resort is again cancelled because resort already F and H are going. So C definitely has to go to the beach. See, C definitely has to go to the beach. You have also got that E definitely has to go to the beach. So who are the people who are going to the beach? C and E go to the beach. Once you have got this, the last step directly you can write who are the two people who are remaining in the group. We have D and G, correct? So D and G will go to the hotel. So that is D and G will go to the hotel. See, it's actually not very difficult. Yes. So that will be your final answer. I'll just explain what I did here once again. See, using the given statements that is given, using what each person is saying, I have just written down what are the possibilities that can come. Now when A says that I did not go with C or D, what does that mean? A can either go with, see, you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A says I am not going with these two people. So A can go with any of the other persons. I just wrote that down here. Okay. Similarly, A is going either to resort or cinema. Like that, I wrote down whatever everybody has said. After writing that down, what did I do? I looked at A. Okay, now A says that I can go with all of these people. I compare the statement of the other persons also with what A is saying. See, A says I can go with either B or E or F. But when you look at what E is saying, E has said that I can only go with B or C or D or F or H. That means that E cannot go with A. So I have to eliminate that. Similarly, A says, according to A could have gone with F also. But F says A is not there in his list. So I eliminate that also. Like that, when I find out, I get that A has to go only with B. Now A has to go only with B means, look at the places where they have gone. What is common between A and B? Cinema is common between A and B. Because A can either go to resort or to cinema. Similarly, B can either go to hotel or to cinema. So common between A and B is cinema. So I fix A and B go to cinema. So once cinema is done, wherever a person has said I can go to cinema or some other place, I cut that out. So if you see, E definitely has to go to the beach and F definitely has to go to the resort. So now starting from here, I tried to find out with whom F is going. I started with F. Okay. Now the only other person in this, actually in this whole group, who has said that I can go to a resort is H. Directly itself you can say that F is going with H only, because there is nobody else who is going to a resort. But again we try to eliminate, right? With respect to what F said, we eliminated the other options and we found out that F is going with H. Likewise we did for other ones also. So let us look at the questions that follow. Who among the following went with A? Who went with A? B went with A. E went with dash and visited dash. E went with C and visited the beach. Next, if only D and H lied about their places visited by them, then with whom did D visit the place of his choice? So, okay, what was the arrangement that we got? Let me just write that down here. A, B went to cinema, F, H went to resort, G, D went to hotel, and C, E went to beach. If only D and H lied about the places visited by them. So if D and H are telling lies about the places visited by them, then whom did D visit to the place of his choice? So what is the answer for this one? See, if these two people are lying about the place that they visit, see here D is saying that I went to the hotel, but D has not actually gone to the hotel, and H is saying that I have gone to the resort, but he has not actually gone to the resort. Remember, here all the other people are telling truth. So this arrangement is correct, this is also correct. In this case that they are talking about, D and H have lied. So what does that mean? D says that he is going to the hotel, but he is not actually going to the hotel. Similarly, H says that he is going to the resort, but he is not actually going to the resort. So what is the only possibility that can happen? Actually D should be going to the resort and H should be going to the hotel. Okay, because everywhere else it is fixed, you cannot change. So whom should D visit the place of his choice? D should visit the place of his choice with F. Correct answer here will be option B. If A and G exchange their company with each other, then which pair is traveling to the hotel? So if A and G exchange their pair, means what will happen? A and G are exchanging their pair means D will come here and B will come here. So who are the ones who are going to the hotel now? G and B should go to the hotel. Which is that there in the option? It's not there, no? So answer for that should be A and G exchange their company with each other. One second, that's what I'm checking. if A and G exchange their company. Okay, who's their company? See, A's company is B, G's company is D. Now A and B are exchanging these companies with each other. Then which pair is traveling to the hotel? So shouldn't it be A, D and G, B? That's what I understand. Right? This is what they are trying to say. So which pair is going to the hotel? Hotel should be, see, A and G are not changing their places, right? They are just exchanging their company with each other. So A is giving her or his company to G, and G is giving his or her company to A. So in that case, which pair is traveling to hotel? A and G don't change their positions. So G and B have to go to the hotel. Correct? So the correct answer here will be none of these, because G and B have to go to the hotel.